Haven't posted in a long while. I've been very lazy with my Instagram account. But yesterday, one of my online students reminded me of a story which happened 10 years ago, which I'd been thinking about doing a video on for a very long time. It's just an anecdote, no great acting tips coming. But this morning I was made aware that it was 10 years ago that we lost the great James Galdolfini, especially known for his work on The Sopranos. And this story relates to him, so I thought I might as well, get back together and do it. Because what happened was that 10 years ago, I was in New York, partly to work with Harold Guskin. And the morning I wake up, and I'm supposed to work with him at, I think it's 11 o'clock or something like that, I see on the news that James Galdolfini has died. He had a heart attack in Italy. And I knew that Harold and James were very, very good friends and had been for a very long time. So my first thought is, of course, okay, so I'm not going to get to work with Harold this time around. But I think it's 20 minutes later or something like that, I get an email from Sandra, Harold's wife, who sort of, took care of communications for him. And she writes, I'm sure you've seen that James is dead, but we would like you to come anyway. James would have wanted Harold to keep on going, so that's what we're doing. So just please come round. So I showed up, not really knowing what to expect, but they were very, very nice. Harold greets me and said, okay, come in. Things are a bit, weird right now, but we're working through this. We're working through this. And I realized that they're so good friends that people are actually calling him constantly to ask about when's the body coming to the States, stuff like that. And he says, okay, can you just be a little patient? I just need to take this for one phone call. And he comes in and we talk a little. And then he says, right. Look, we're going to work now. It's what James would have wanted. And I said, right. So we're going to work. So he says, where do you want to sit? And the thing is with Harold's studio is that it's not really a studio. It's actually sort of a small basement living room thing with lots of old furniture in it. It doesn't look like an acting studio at all. And there are sort of, there's a poof and a chair and a couch you can sit in. Now, the first couple of times over there, I used the poof and then the chair. And this time around, I thought, okay, I'm going for the couch this time. So I go to his couch and I sit down. And the couch cracks under me. It breaks, right? And I'm literally almost sitting on the floor. And I look over at Harold Guskin, and he breaks down crying, saying, oh my God, James broke that couch. So the point is that everyone who's seen James Gandolfini knew that he was quite a massive fellow, and apparently during one of the sessions he sat down in that particular couch and it broke under him, so they repaired it. But me sitting down on that particular day, breaking the couch on the day James Gandolfini died, breaking the couch which Gandolfini had broken in front of his very good friend, was just the weirdest, strangest, and in some ways also most wonderful experience, because Harold was, he was crying and he was also kind of laughing at it all, and it kind of, lightened the mood. And he was like, look, we're going to work. We're going to make this count. Don't worry, Jesper. So we had a beautiful session, showed me some fantastic stuff, among these, the breathing thing, which I'd done a video on. And it was just a tremendous experience, which somehow dug itself into my heart. I haven't really shared this with anyone, not publicly anyway. So here it is, remembering the late, great James Gandolfini, a man who could deliver lines in so surprisingly unique a fashion that you couldn't, you could just sit and not even pay attention to what he was saying, but just his delivery was absolutely amazing, deeply personal, deeply unique, and exactly as playful as Harold Guskin always preached his actors to work. Right, yeah, so that was that.